Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama. Next to dig in, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fouled away. Rodriguez has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least. One or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some cover.
Now to the plate, here is Zach Ross. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Zach Ross.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Make the turn.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's a 6-1 game. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So stepping in is Salvador Perez. Struck out in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
I see you working, big guy. Good job. Way to go on base.
Ready now is Drew Mendoza, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning. Now at the plate, here is Zach Ross. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second half. Michael Paez. And this ball game ends at a 9-4. That until afternoon baseball. So here is Zach Ross as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Happ is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Up next, Zach Ross. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off. In the stepping in next, Zach Ross. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And there's out number two. Next up is Franchy Cordero. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a payoff pitch home. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Hey, Matt, interesting story on Bobby Witt Jr. I had a chance to come up in the minor leagues when his dad was with the Texas Rangers. I was a hard thrower, Matt.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 3-1. Digging in will be Zach Ross. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Zach Ross. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did. Ball game over. Two-run shot to straightaway center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given. Now it'll be Zach Ross as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now at the plate, Franchi Cordero.
The center fielder.
Runners off for second, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olsen is under it, no problem, one away. On to first, and they get the double play. One gone here in the Detroit third. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So the next to bat will be Zach Ross. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2. And stepping in, Zach Ross.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here. Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. Gurriel, base runner at first with one out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sharp is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Tigers. Number 60. A kill. Good two.
Ball's up! Ball's up!
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Michael Hermosillo will come on as a pinch. 4-2 the final score today. The Detroit Tigers came. Afternoon baseball here on. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Howard has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Here comes another 0-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
Striding forward now is the DH, Zach Ross. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Vierling is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Zach Ross, flew out last time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning.
Right, you're here. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Michael Hermosillo gets the call. 6-4 the outcome today. In this one. Afternoon baseball. Tyler Beatty, a Massachusetts, into the box. Austin Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate is Gunnar Henderson. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now here it comes.
That's ball 2. The count is 2-1.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under.
And there are 2 away now. So now into the box is Federico Franco. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, 2 down.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-2.
1 ball.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden...
A dive, but it's off his glove. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
0-1, here it comes. In there, now the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here, or just...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Gurriel gets under it and makes the catch. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Heston Kjerstad. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. Hit on the ground for Robertson at second, right to him. Throw on to first in time, one away. Next, it'll be Jake Shiner. And now the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. So 1-2. Misses, ball two. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. And now in the box, JT Realmuto as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Nothing in one. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. And Ross throws a breaking ball to freeze him up and catch him looking. So bases are empty with one gone, and digging in next is Austin Martin.
The designated hitter, Austin.
First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Martin becomes out number 2 this inning. And that one yanked just foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Nobody. Go
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Federico Franco is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
This pitch is popped up. And no one will get this one. The set and the 1-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Harold Ramirez. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Ramirez.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. So next to hit is Brandon Marsh. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next is Heston Kjerstad. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Kjerstad.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch, and a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Alek Manoah makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th. 8-3 is today's final. Baltimore rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Joey Cantillo takes home the win, so that'll do it for us. Entire crew. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Casey Mize gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. At the plate now is Zach Ross as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes able to track it down for the 3rd. Next to bat for Toronto, Zach Ross. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
Oh, look at this. The throw to first. Got him. Michael Pius will come out. A 1-run game this afternoon. 3-2 the final finish. To secure. Afternoon baseball. So next to bat will be Zach Ross as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Make the turn.
And that
Make the
ball
turn.
gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Digging in, the switch hitter, Zach Ross. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Dunn.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Stepping in for the Jays, Zach Ross flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Kibblehouse is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Drew Mendoza is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
73, Drew.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never... Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball. Next, here is Zach Ross as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Grounder down the line at 3rd.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now to bat, Salvador Perez.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Kerstedt is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bobby Witt Jr. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course. Next up, Zach Ross. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here comes the 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Stepping in once again is Zach Ross. A hit in 2 tries so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Again, he sends it out. Play. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 and 2.
Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief
Your
out.
attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Orioles, number 25.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Digging in next, Zach Ross. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 home. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker.
Fans are final line score this afternoon.
afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now.
Your 2026 Toronto Blue Jays.
And now, Zach Ross as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Gurriel gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now here is Drew Mendoza.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Drew Mendoza.
High in the air out to center field. Lewis is there, and he has it for the first out.
On the bag, pick it up, pick it up.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with
the
1 out.
The 0-1 pitch. He's running. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead. Now into the box, number 16. He'll take his first hacks here.
Catcher, number 16.
The 3-1. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He loses him on ball 4. Striding in is Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded to the right. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. 1 run is scored. And he is in there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Zach Ross. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Now the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Zach Ross. He bounced out last time up.
Hitter, Zach.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Franchy Cordero will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Franchy Cordero.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Toronto took the lead in the second inning. Afternoon baseball. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
That's shortstop.
Ball one.
Ahmed Rosario.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one down now. No one on with one down, and that brings up Adam Frazier.
The second baseman.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he takes a called strike one. The 1-1. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
He's set and the pitch. Akil Baddoo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
The 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Left side, but well foul. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
The
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle.
Field, but the designated hitter.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that's in there, base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled off. Duggar, the runner at second with one away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Next to hit, number 7. Runner in scoring position with 2 out. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Tag from Perez. Won't get him. Safe at the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
He pops it up. Mendoza has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. And now here is Isaac Paredes.
Leading up.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Paredes.
This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Adam Frazier.
Second baseman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Frazier.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up is Akil Baddoo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman Matt Olson. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. This is popped up. Witt calls for it, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. 5th inning coming up. Alek Manoah will come on to make his 9th. 8-5 today. The Toronto Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Ross pitches well enough to get the W, so that will wrap things up. I'm Matt Van. Afternoon baseball here. Alek Manoah, a right-hander from Florida, gets. Next to stand in is Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And that misses inside 1-0. So interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. It's definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
It is, Matt, because it's so rare in the day and age of specialization. Most guys at the high school or college level are asked to pick a position. You either want to pitch, you want to hit. Very rarely do you see both. It'll be interesting to see if this guy can continue to be a good two-way player.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Arturo Ramirez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. So now to the plate, Zach Ross struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Zach Ross. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. So stepping in is Zach Ross. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded weakly to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. 6-3 the final score today. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Richard Lott, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one.
Next to dig in, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, here is Gilberto Jimenez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. Ready now is Zach Ross. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter.
Now at the plate here is Zach Ross. First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Three runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit back up the middle.
Hard 90, hard 90, hard 90.
So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So here is Zach Ross, grounded out in his last at bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. All right, 1 time right here, kid.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Round it, round it.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Runners on the move for second. Into right field, that's a base hit. The throw into second, and that's the second out. Next up for Detroit, Gilberto Jimenez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. A 1-2. Grounded to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. 5-2 the final today. This one. Afternoon baseball. Stepping in next, Zach Ross. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame.
All right, come on now. 1 time. Let it fly, buddy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field.
Oh, dig,
Harper
dig,
has
dig,
a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Up next, Zach Ross. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Count now a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. Next up is Zach Ross. Flew out last time up. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. High and deep to right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Michael Hermosillo will get a shot here.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. Next one.
Afternoon baseball. Zach Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Leading off the afternoon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Arturo Ramirez is at the plate as he watches ball one.
107.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Lewis. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in will be Bo Bichette.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
Hey, no runner. Eat it, eat it.
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Fouled off. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. All set for the start of the inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. There's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Judge will wait on it.
Got it. I go.
And he's got it for out number 1. 1 out, bases empty, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Hit sharply toward the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Hit in the air out to right. Judge is under it.
3-3-3.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now it'll be Zach McKinstry. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. At the plate, number 36. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Arturo Ramirez, and that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next for New York, Austin Riley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Riley.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Riley is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell. He is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The count now at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun as we begin the top of the 4th. Baez in foul ground. 1 out. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. He flew out in his last debut. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Yep, that ball
It's
went out.
1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And stepping in, Zach McKinstry.
The second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
McKinstry.
2 down now.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Into the box, number 36 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number
That one
36.
yanked just foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Kyle Lewis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Casey Mize takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. So the Bronx Bombers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Garrett Cole is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll do it for us. I'm Matt. We are under the light. Leading off the inning, it'll be Zach Ross as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain.
So the next to bat will be Zach Ross. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Your pitch only, huh?
Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
4 runs here in this half inning. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep as that.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Carlos Sepulveda is up off the bench. Is hit 11-5, the final tally in this one. Toronto posted 11 runs on the win. We are under the lights. Brad Keller gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Now at the plate is Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Drilled to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. So now into the box is Salvador Perez.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
They're showing their...
And now in the box, Zach Ross trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 pitch.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Judge on second. Gurriel at first with no outs. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind.
So next to hit is Zach Ross. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Michael Paez steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here. 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. W on the afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Davy Garcia, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter?
At the plate now is Zach Ross as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's a ball. Great take right there.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2-1 the count. Judge is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Next, it'll be Zach Ross. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lined into right, a base hit.
Turn, find the ball, find the ball.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Next to bat for Toronto, Salvador Perez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hard hit ball to second.
You're going.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Up next, it'll be Franchi Cordero, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying.
Ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Attaboy, way to get on the sack. Check the outfitters here.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Zach Ross, singled in his last at-bat. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Lewis. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Pick up the ball, Stan, right here, on the back.
And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Zach Ross. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
That evens it up, 1-1. And the pitch.
Inside, ball 2. Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid. Here we go.
Line drive base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. A 1-run game, 6-5. The final. They never gave. We are under the lights. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Zach Ross. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 and 2. Come on, baby. See it. Drive it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Stepping in for the Jays, Zach Ross. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax.
So next to bat will be Zach Ross. Flew out last time up. In there, strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And another foul ball.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Will Hedger will start to loosen up. 16-2 in tonight's game. The Tigers mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. Joey Wentz pitches well enough to get the W. Robbie Ray was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. We are under the light. Zach Ross gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Out in front of it, strike one. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. The first pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Trevor Story. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if he can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Adam Hazley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like... Digging in now for Philadelphia, Luis Rengifo, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hilliard patrolling center makes the play, one out. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 ball, no strikes to count. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Next, here is number 22. He's ready for his first AB here in this one, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right.
Two.
Turner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alec Bowen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Hit to third. Scooped up. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the... Now to bat, Brian Reynolds grounded out in his last at-bat. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 2-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Bryce Harper is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. The 1-1 home. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as ShowTrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
Rhys Hoskins will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Struck him out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And there's out number 2. Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and Adam Hazley digs in now. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. That'll bring in Luis Rengifo. He'll start off the fifth in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Take it.
Hilliard is there, and he has it for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball match outside.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
1-2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in once again is number 22. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Alec Manoah takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning.
Afternoon baseball. Striding forward now is the DH, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Fouled off.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed.
And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Go hard,
Ranging
go hard.
back is Lewis. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
All right, you're here.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Good job. You smoked
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was churning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
So now here is Salvador Perez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play.
Digging in next, Zach Ross tripled and later scored first time around. Now here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
There you go.
He missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Here's a little chopper to the right side.
On the bag.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Will Hedger is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Will Hedger.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Toronto Blue end. Afternoon baseball here. Alek Manoah, a right-hander from Florida. And now Zach Ross as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So they breathe. Now into the box. Zach Ross. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Popped him up. Frazier waits on it. And the inning is over. Next up, Zach Ross. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out. And he misses. Next to hit, Zach Ross. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. 10-3 at the end of this contest. Total. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Buffalo Bisons and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matthew Allen gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
He's out. 3.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Zach Ross. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, we've mentioned.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Zach Ross. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And in the hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. A pause and the 0-2. Got him.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The 2-2, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Ross. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive.
On the bag, on the bag, on the
through
ball.
to left to base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
There you go, nice hit.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Valdez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that brings up the corner infielder, G-Man Choi. The 0-2. Hit in the air to right field.
Round hard, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring!
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Striding in is Zach Ross. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Line toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He swings and misses.
Come on, slide. Get out, get out.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Oh, man, that couldn't have been much more deflating for this offense. Kind of a suspect decision to go for third with 2 strikes, and it doesn't work out, so it's a strike him out, throw him out at third.